To begin with, Yorgos, I'd like to ask you a quick question. At the very end there, you cut to black. It feels very much like you're saying, right, I've posed a lot of questions here. Now over to you, the audience, for the big answers. I mean, is that your aim? Is that how you're feeling about the ending?
Yeah.
At more length?
Definitely.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, no, okay, let's elaborate. Yes, I couldn't ever, finish this film, or I guess most of my films, without leaving it open in a certain way for people to be able to have their own thoughts and opinions. And I also find interesting that you can maybe understand things about yourself when you decide what happens in the end. So you can understand maybe if you're more of an optimistic person or a pessimist, or various things. So I quite like leaving the space for the audience to be able to engage in that way with the film.
Thank you. A question for one of the cast members. Rachel, you've got the microphone in your hand, so I will come to you. I'd love to hear what you thought when you first read the script. What did you think of it? And has it turned out the way you imagined in terms of the tone, the sense of humour, the atmosphere of the film? Has it appeared on screen as you imagined it when you read it?
You're a bit disappointed.
It would have been impossible for me to have imagined it as it turned out, because it's all inside Yorgos's mind. I wanted to work with Yorgos. I'd seen Alps and Dogtooth, and I approached him and said, please, may we work together? And he ended up sending me this script, and I read it, and I was startled and stunned and couldn't stop turning the pages, but I got to the end, and I actually said, I don't think I know how to play this character. And I must say, he did not try and persuade me. He just said, okay. And then I thought about it for a few weeks, and I realized it doesn't matter that I don't know how to play a short-sighted woman. There are no psychological clues on the page to who she is. The point of doing this is to enter into Yorgos's imagination and universe. And so, by the same token, it was unimaginable to me what it would look like at the end. I was as surprised as, I think, anyone else watching it.
Colin, final question for me before I come to the audience. You're just noticing the poster outside, it's described as a love story. Do you think it's a romantic film?
Thanks for that. Do I think it's a romantic film? Yes, I do, because romance, if it's ever to exist and ever have a chance of survival or ever have a chance of the fullest expression of itself, has to defy the odds. And I think that's what David and Short-Sighted Woman do, so yeah.
Thank you.
She's called Emma, by the way.
What was her name?
Emma.
It's nice to meet you, Emma. I was David. Nice to meet you. You promise you won't tell anyone?
I promise I won't.
I ate. And then I ran. And that was really it. No, I just ate a lot, and then I ran a lot. Really, that was it. And
quick. Dog. Should we go along the line?
Dog, Olivia said. Lion, Ariane said.
I want to be a
Horse, Jessica said. Eagle. Eagle. Oh, that's mine.
Falcon. I feel I should move away from you now because you're...
Pony owned by a 13-year-old girl in England.
Two people on one side, one way. Oh,
That's deep.
Emma, am I Emma? Oh, Emma.
Sorry, it's new information.
Should I take the microphone? Yeah. You said that I said after I was blinded, Emma, I said, why wasn't he blinded instead of me? It's funny you say that, because on the day we were shooting, I suddenly said to Yorgos, oh, no, this is a mistake. This is wrong, surely. And he went, no, No, this is what I want you to say. And I think, Yorgos can maybe speak more to it, is that it really doesn't allow for a completely idealistic sense of her love for him, that she says something incredibly unloving, unromantic, and selfish and cruel. So it just complicates what otherwise would have been a very pure romantic love. Do you agree?
Yes. We have names for the rest as well, but we just didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, well, there are some names. I mean, Robert, remember?
Were you pissed off you had no name, Emma?
Yeah. But some of them maybe didn't end up, part of the film. Nobody called anyone with their name, so you don't really know them, but they were there. Yeah, no, they were. Yeah. See how consistent we are? Yeah, no, but in the dialogue there were names anyway. So, but yeah, you don't end up to know everybody's name. Another thing is that their main characteristics are quite important for the tone of the film and the story. So, I guess they kind of prevailed in how we call the characters.
I corpsed a lot.
Yeah, there was corpsing. Hope that answers your question. I had to tell Rachel a joke, which made her corpse the first time, but Yorgos made me tell her about 12 times, to the point where you could see the look in her eyes going, "Don't tell me that again." And I kept hearing from a bush going, "You're the comedian, tell her another joke." I couldn't think of another bloody joke to tell her. So there was corpsing, and then there was boredom.
We're going to have to bring everything to a close. Can I ask everyone to please thank all our lovely guests? Thank you very much. Thank you.